Hello everybody. It's been quite a while since I've posted any kind of video or anything. It's been like years. But I felt the need to do a somewhat of a review on these lashes that I have on right now. The reason I feel the need to do this review is because I watched multiple reviews on these lashes before I made the conscious decision to buy them, and I felt that I am pleased with them, but there are quite a few things that I wish were addressed in these reviews that I feel anyone would have noticed enough to want to address it. So I'm gonna do that. What I am reviewing are the GLAMNETIC lashes. So these are, if you are not familiar with the GLAMNETIC, if you have not seen the ads that are everywhere for these, I will tell you a little bit about them. So this is a magnetic eyeliner. It is like those eyeliners that you used in middle school. The way that, like, the applicator, it's one of those, like, it looks like a paintbrush kind of, but anyone that's used these, you know that these can get messy. I personally do not use liquid eyeliner like this anymore. I haven't in a long time. I use felt tip liners or pens or something like that, or gel. I haven't used this kind in a while. The eyelashes themselves have magnets on them. So they have magnets along the lash line, and I've trimmed these, so that's why they look kind of funny. But these ones are the ones that I like more because they are less dramatic, and they're thicker, but they're not quite as long. These are like extremely long, like holy crap long. Like I kind of can't wear them. So these not going to be really used, but whatever. This style I really like. So I just want to go into the pros and cons of these lashes and kind of give you an idea of what to expect if this is something that you've been considering, or, you know, whatever it may be. So for me, I'm someone that I've applied strip lashes for years. I've done every kind of strip lash there is. I moved into getting eyelash extensions like last year, maybe a little bit before that, because of the fact that strip lashes, how often I was wearing them, I was seeing damage to my natural lashes, such as them being ripped out when I pulled the lashes off at the end of the day, or yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I was losing lashes because the glue sticks to your lashes once you put it on, and it rips them out. A couple at a time, but it does damage over time. So I moved to getting eyelash extensions, which of course can do its own damage, you know, in itself. But if you do everything right, you clean them, you take care of them the way you're supposed to, it's minimal damage from my experience. So that's why I've stuck with those. Once COVID started, or COVID happened, I no longer could get eyelash extensions, obviously. I also no longer could go anywhere, so it kind of didn't matter. But it was just months of me being like, okay, maybe I should think about an alternative option. So I looked at all these reviews for GLAMNETIC that I've been hearing about forever, and I was like, let me see if this is even something I want to do. Because I tried those magnetic lashes like from Ardell and Kiss that are double layers, and you're like supposed to go around, like sandwich around your real lash, and they are awful. They're trash. They're impossible to apply. This is coming from someone that has been doing strip lashes for years without an issue. Like, I've never had a problem with strip lashes. Some are more difficult than others, but I can make them work. I could not make these other magnetic lashes work. This concept, GLAMNETIC concept with the magnetic eyeliner, piqued my interest because it's similar in the sense that it probably won't damage your natural lashes, but it seems more easy to work with. So let's move into the pros and cons, because I'm just babbling now. I'm going to start with the cons, and then I'm going to tell you what I love about them. So the cons. This eyeliner, I kind of already said this, it is difficult to work with. It is messy. The formula is very thick because it is a magnetic eyeliner, so it's different from obviously every other eyeliner. It takes a while to dry down, and you can feel it when you're putting it on that it's kind of thick, which isn't really a problem, but you can tell immediately that it's going to take a while to dry. With that said, this on the directions, the application directions, it says to shake this before using it, obviously, which is whatever. And then it says, for best results, apply when liner is 80% dry. If you do that, it does work, but if you need to reposition these lashes at all after putting them on, which a lot of times, like, you do, you know, especially trying lashes for the first time. If you need to pull them off and reposition, the eyeliner comes off with the lash. So that's an issue that irritated me kind of immediately because I had to reposition them. I put them on and then I realized I need to trim these. I should have known that already, but I was skeptical to trim them at all because of the way that they are made. I was able to trim them and it wasn't a problem. But I put them on first and was like, yeah, I need to trim these. So I had to take them off and then I was like, okay, I need to redo my eyeliner now. Did it again, and because I had trimmed them, just learning the lashes, I felt that I wanted to reposition them again. I didn't really have to, but me being, you know, just a perfectionist, I felt the need to. Again, the eyeliner came off with it. So I did my eyeliner 3 times. So I was just a little annoyed by that. I was like, okay, I wish I knew that the eyeliner would come right off with this, because the reviews I watched didn't mention that at all. So that's just something I wanted to let you guys know of. Another thing, if you apply when it's 80% dry, it will stick to the eyelashes, the magnets. So I'm a little skeptical about doing that because that's how you damage these lashes, the fake ones, and make them less usable, I guess, because you are supposed to be able to get 40 uses out of these. That's what the website says, 40. I think that personally I could get more uses out of them because I used to get like 20 uses out of my strip lashes that should have been used 5 times because I just make it work. And I've learned the tips and tricks over years of trial and error. But if you're someone that isn't super used to it, you might end up only getting 10 uses out of these if you don't have these tips and tricks. I have not learned, I have not tried or looked into how to clean these yet. So that is something that I'll have to figure out, obviously, because these do need to be cleaned when they're this close to your eyeball and have stuff on them. Another con, it says on this that this eyeliner dissolves in warm water. That is a lie, an utter lie. I went in the shower, washed my face with my face wash on my eyes, came out and had to use a wet wipe to get the eyeliner off after scrubbing it. So to me, it's more of a waterproof eyeliner than a dissolving in warm water eyeliner. But that's just me. Another con is the weight of these eyelashes. Obviously, there's magnets on the lash strips, so they are heavier than most strip lashes. With that said, I have worn strip lashes that are very heavy and uncomfortable, but I wore them. It's not comfortable, but I've been able to work with that fine. These are kind of along the same line where they're not really super comfortable, especially when you first put them on, but you can keep them on. If you're someone that wears contacts, I'm thinking that would be a problem. I don't wear glasses or anything, so I don't know. But I do know that your eyes get dry quicker. And these heavy lashes make my eyes dry quicker than lightweight lashes. So that's just something to keep in mind. If you're a contact wearer, you know yourself, you know your eyes, just something to keep in mind. Another con would be the length of the lashes that I mistakenly bought. So these are, as you can see, extremely long, almost to a point where it's insane. like what? But on the website, all of the lashes look like they're not dramatic enough in the pictures. That is just the fact that you're buying something online and seeing it in person is always better. But that was my experience. I bought 2 pairs, the ones I'm wearing and these ones in the box. The ones I'm wearing are thicker. As you can see, they are very, very thick, but they're not quite as long. So they are wearable in my opinion. I don't mind them to be thick, but if they're too long, they just look silly. They just don't make sense. The eyeliner being difficult to work with and also peeling off when you take off the lash if you need to reposition it. A pro tip that I'm going to be using next time I wear these, because now I know, is I did my entire wing, like as you can see, I did like my full eyeliner with this. I wish I didn't. I say that because this eyeliner, because it's so thick and I feel like it doesn't dry down completely, it's sticky. So me doing this whole wing with this eyeliner, like as I'm looking up while I'm like looking around, like you can feel it sticking to itself, almost like your skin sticks to other spots that the eyeliner's on. That was a huge irritating factor for me, and now I'm never going to use this as a full eyeliner again. If you use your own felt tip or any eyeliner of your choice first to do your full wing or whatever eyeliner you want to do, and let that dry, and then just use this on your lash line just where you want the eyelash to actually stick, you'll have more precision and more control when you go to apply the lash. So that's something that I wish that I had known before going into this. Because again, it's not a deal breaker, but it's something to keep in mind. If you do your whole wing with this eyeliner, you do pose the issue of your eyelash sticking to any part of that eyeliner because it's all magnetic. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Let's go into pros, because there are a lot of pros. A big pro is when I'm in the process of peeling these on and off and repositioning them and, you know, trial running these, I did not see any of or feel any of my lashes being pulled on or ripped out. Huge pro, because that's why I'm buying these. So from what I can tell, there's minimal to no damage to your natural lash with this approach. But we'll see. That's just my firsthand experience. Another pro is I was on the motorcycle today. We drove from here to the beach and back. So the wind factor, this is after my entire day of, well, I mean, not my entire day, but half of my day. We went on the motorcycle, went out for a little while and came back. And I have not touched these. They look fine. You know, I mean, my face in general kind of looks a little bit beat. It's been a long day. But the eyelashes are still in the same spot. They, I didn't have to adjust them while we were out. It does survive the wind test. I put my visor up on my helmet and these did not move. I wouldn't recommend like riding on the motorcycle completely with these in the wind, because I mean, eventually, yeah, they're gonna be pulled off or they're gonna be looking weird. As far as like a big gust of wind hitting you, even a couple times, like these aren't gonna go anywhere. So that was a big thing for me too, because I feel like strip lashes, enough wind and the glue will just kind of start loosening, and over time your corners will pop off and it's just a pain in the butt. So I didn't actually have that issue with these. Another pro would probably be that they're very easy to apply. Like once I figured out the eyeliner situation, the lashes themselves go right on. They attach directly to the eyeliner. It does what it says it will do. So that's a big thing. All in all, I am happy with them. I would recommend them. If you watch this and know all of the pros and cons, and you know yourself well enough to know if this is something that you even want to tackle, and if you are used to strip lashes and are pretty much a pro at that, I think that these will be fine for you. They do the job I want them to do. So I am happy with them. So thank you guys for watching my impromptu, terrible lighted video, but I felt the need to spread the awareness on these because I went and did my due diligence by watching a million videos and didn't hear any of the information that I wish that I heard. So hopefully this will inform you guys further in choosing whether or not you want these. Okay, bye.